properties of functions. In this lesson, we're going to find the average rate of change of a function between any 2 points, say a comma f of a and b comma f of b on its graph, and learn to calculate the slope of the line containing the 2 points. We call this line the secant line. So we're going to learn to find the slope of the secant line containing these 2 points. And also find the equation of the secant line containing the 2 points. Now let's first find the average rate of change. If a and b are in the domain of a function f, the average rate of change of f from a to b is defined as, now we are going to find it actually. So here we have 2 points a and b. This is called a and this point is called b. And they are not equal. They are in the domain of f. So clearly this point at x equals to a, the y value is f of a. So this point is a comma f of a. And this point when x equals to b, this point is b comma f of b. Now the idea is we want to find the average rate of change of f when x change from a to b. So clearly the average rate of change is given by change in f divided by change in x. Now what is the change in f as x changed from a to b? So you can see this point over here, the y value is f of a, and this y value is f of b. So x goes from a to b, the y value goes from f of a to f of b, or of the change, which is equal to this height, which is equal to f of b minus f of a. And x goes from a to b, the change in x is this distance, which is given by b minus a. So clearly the average rate of change of f from a to b is given by f of b minus f of a. That is a change in f over change in x, which is b minus a. Now let's see how to find the slope of the secant line. The line joining the 2 points a comma f of a and b comma f of b, these 2 points. The line joining these 2 points on the curve is called the secant line. We call it a secant line. Now we want to know the slope of the secant line. Now we know how to find the slope of a line. Going through 2 points, say x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2 is given by y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So therefore clearly the slope of the secant line, we write m is for slope, secant, SCC for secant. So here clearly x1 y1 is a comma f of a, x2 y2 is b comma f of b. So y2 is f of b, y1 is f of a, and x2 is b, and x1 is a. So what we see here is that the slope of the secant line joining these 2 points, a comma f of a and b comma f of b, is same as the average rate of change. Average rate of change of f from A to B. Example 1. Let f of x is x squared minus 2x plus 3. Find the average rate of change from 2 to 5. And also find the equation of the secant line containing these 2 points, 2f of 2 and 5f of 5. We know the average rate of change from A to B is given by this formula, f of B minus f of A over B minus A. So this is clearly equal to f of 5 minus f of 2 over 5 minus 2. Now if you find f of 2 and f of 5 from this formula, so we can substitute here. So in this formula we get f of 2 is equal to 2 squared minus 2 times 2 plus 3, which gives you 4 minus 4 plus 3 or 3. And also we need f of 5. And f of 5 is 5 squared minus 2 times 5 plus 3. 25 minus 10 plus 3, which will give you 18. So we get 18 minus 3 over 5 minus 2, which is 3, which will give you 5. 15 over 3, which is 5. So which will basically will have units, which will be units of f over units of x. Say suppose x is measured in times a year. Suppose f is about number of students in a class. So this will be students per year, like that. Now part B, if we have these units, I just show you like that. So part B, find the equation of the secant line containing these 2 points. Now if you notice, these 2 points are the same 2 points. So therefore the slope of the secant line, which is the average rate of change of f from 2 to 5, so which is we have 5. Now we need the slope. So in order to find the equation of a line, we can find the equation of a line containing a point x1, y1, and if the slope is m, is given by this formula. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So we have the slope, so we need a point. So we actually have 2 points, either 2f of 2 or 5f of 5. So now let's use this one. So we have the point here, 2 comma f of 2. So f of 2 is actually is equal to 3. So this is one of the point we have. So we can use that in this formula. So you get y minus 3 equal 5, the m is 5, x minus x1, which is 2. Now if you simplify, you get 5x minus 10. Add 3 to both sides, so you get y equal to 5x minus 7. So this is the equation of the secant line containing these 2 points.